Alright, we're still doing Faruzan's Hangout. We've only gotten one ending in the last video. Apparently, we are going somewhere.
A fully automated irrigation system. That's quite the task.
Master, can I help with anything at all? I can go buy things, prepare pen and paper.
Oh, I seem to remember that you have a lot of homework today.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I do.
She's like, well, why don't you go do that and get the hell out of here?
Well, hurry up and finish it so you can sleep early. Or Faruzan will worry. That's the best thing you can do now to help.
Oh, okay.
Bro, why are you looking at me like that? I like how he's looking at him, but she isn't. See how she's just staring straight ahead? What a freak. Yeah, he got up there before, so you actually can't get up there, because they won't let me... Oh, wait. Wait. No! Nope. I like how they let you climb everything else, but they won't let you climb what's in here. Why? Why not? Oh, wait. No! Hold on. Reason why I'm doing this is I said that in my last video, when I was here before, please, this is where Scar taunts you, where you touch that girl and he's like, I can see in your mind, and he starts walking around you, and then he gets up here and he stands up here. I'm trying to see if I can get him up here.
Squall Fury!
Like up here again. Whoa. Hold on. Yeah, he actually can get up here. This is where he was when he was taunting me. And he's like, I'm gonna summon lightning. Like, I don't know why he would have stood up here, but this is where he stood at. It's weird to be up here again, actually with him. I never would ever thought of this would happen. That's Sundo. I like the glass in here, because it's actually warped. It has like this weird texture, and everything actually looks like the way it should look. You can kind of see it has like a warp texture on it, and everything looks like the way the trees look through it. That's the way it would really look. Also, not all of this is glass. You can kind of see where parts of it are open. Man, I bet you when it rains, it gets horribly wet in here. Wow. Yeah, I never would have thought I would be back here actually as him. This is fucking weird. He's peeking through the screen. Okay, time to come down. Yeah, I never ever would have thought I'd be coming back here actually as him. That's fucking weird. Because that was before I had him when I did that story quest. I didn't think I was gonna get him. That's like way before he was even playable, so. Also, why am I running? Oh yeah, there's no way in hell I would ever, what the fuck. Yeah, it is kind of weird how you get things that you didn't know you were gonna get, and everything kind of seems a little different. Like now when you go to certain places, things will feel different. Wow. That's purple. Stop. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that tornado is there because I haven't completed the world quest. There's a world quest that gets rid of that. And there's been people making fun of it because apparently on the map, for what that is that's actually in here, like they have it heavily covered, so you can't fucking see it. You can kind of see like a marker or something, a teleport mark under the M where it says Dama. Underneath the M, like the first arch, you can kind of see like a waypoint marker. But apparently there's like a huge pillar tower building in here, and they say the way that it's shaped, supposedly it's shaped like fucking ovaries, fallopian tubes, and a uterus. That's the way it's shaped. Like the shape of the building that's in here is exactly like that, and I've been seeing memes online of people saying, why does it fucking look like that? And I don't know. I don't have it unlocked. I can't see it, but I have seen pictures of what it does look like, and that's exactly what it looks like. Also, fun fact: shark brains are actually
There's no such thing as.
they look like that also. He's like, there's no such thing as. Shut the fuck up. Calm down, you child. Don't you fucking say nothing to me. Yeah, Yugei. Okay. You take care of the young girl should they encounter her. Original intention was simply to introduce her student to ask that they help teach Yao further, that her eventual learning would increase. Yao's clever and caring manner, however, proved more lovable than Street Rambler had expected, and Cloud Retainer would take the request to heart. Before either master or pupil had realized it, Cloud Retainer had already completed the creation of a wondrous machine rabbit. While then Yao One proposes to give this to you. Should you encounter any danger, call upon it and it shall answer. Yao was very taken with this cute rabbit, naming it Yigui and taking it everywhere with her. Having given this gift, Cloud Retainer would seek out the little girl's master to say, and not only without pride, that one should inform you first that this device has another function. Should you ever be unable to find Yao, you need only call out Yugui, and her location shall be made known to you. Nonetheless, one consoles you not to overuse this feature, for when the child grows older, she will desire her own privacy, and may yet take umbrage to your constant calling upon her. Now take one's loose relationship with one's pupil Shenhe, for example. Oh, not to worry, I understand, Clever Retainer, and it is good that you do. In any case, Yugui shall alert us if anyone should try to do her ill without our knowledge. Any such curls shall soon need all the luck they can get. Yeah, I thought so. That little rabbit in her bag, that is Yugui. And apparently, if they call out its name, it'll tell them where she is. But that's only if she's with it. What if she, like, drops it? She mentioned that in my last video. She's like, that's why I have Yugui. And I was like, is that the rabbit? And I was totally right. That's why I wanted to look that up.
Pure freedom.
Shut up, Skara. Pure freedom. Shut the fuck up. He's talking a bunch of shit to me. Yeah, it's the name of the rabbit. So usually I give characters wings based on their element, but in her case I gave her the Liyue wings because it matched her color palette. I've been doing that for a lot of the characters, because originally I was giving character wings based on their element. Like if it was an Electro character, I would give them the Electro wings. If it was a Cryo character, I would give them these wings, because these are from the Frost tree in Dragonspine, which is the only ice wings I have, because Shesnaya is not an area in the game yet. It's the last area you go to, so the rumors say. So we don't got the ice wings. So I use these wings as a replacement. So I was given the ice characters. All my ice characters have these wings, and my electric characters have these. These are the ones for Animo. All of my wind characters have these. I decided to leave these wings with Lumine. She's the only character in the game that's using these, because I feel like it's more unique and it's all about the stars, so I decided to give them to her. And my Geo characters have these. These ones go for my Dendro characters. Like, the wings fit her as well because they're green and black. Maybe when I get them, I'll give them to her. But even if I do get them, I feel like it's a little too green. I kind of like the look of these ones better. It kind of fits her color scheme more with the whole orange. It just looks better, because I feel like green on green is like, I mean, it kind of matches her dress. You can kind of see the black, and it does match. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I don't know if I'm going to give them to her or not. They're also tiny, and I do like these ones better. They're a little bigger. Barbara is using these because she's all about magic and, not magic, music is what I meant to say. So Barbara is my only character in the game that's using these. These were given free and they were also mocked. A lot of people were saying how stupid they were. It's whatever, man. These ones, I used to give these ones to Lisa, but then I took them off of her. I don't know what Lisa has now. I think she has these ones. And these are the default ones you get. See, these ones kind of look more like Ether style. This one looks more like fucking Mona and Dane. If you look at the wings, though, it actually has Lumine and Ether swords on them. The one with the moon on the right is supposed to be Lumine, and the one on the left is Lumine. The one on the right is Ether, because Lumine is actually the moon, and Ether is the sun. Because Ether, and I think in another language, means light. So that dark void under her. Did you see that? What the fuck? What? 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 There it is again. What the hell is that? I'm being attacked. Oh no. It's there again. Welcome to the void. That's been happening in a lot of my games I've been playing where things have been turning suddenly solid black and I feel like I'm dying. Yeah, do you see it? It's fucking weird. What is that? Like, what's causing that? Hey, those colors look kind of cool on him because he's all about blue and purple. But no. I'm gonna leave him with my Animo. Yeah, it's a dark void that's showing up under him for a minute. I don't know what that is.
Relax.
I will fucking strangle you. Yeah. Okay.
In this world, even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Stop! Yeah, run. Run. I'd run if I were you. Watch them be like, hey you, what the fuck are you doing? There's a chest over there I haven't gotten. Am I gonna get attacked by the guys that are there? Because that does and can happen. If there are enemies near you and you're in a cutscene, they actually can hit you.
Halt! Mr. Raid's permission is required to proceed any further.
She's a researcher from the academia.
That still won't do. Mr. Raid told us to keep people away from the ruins so they don't damage the site.
Damage the site? I've excavated more ruins than you've visited restaurants. Which batch of students is Raid from? I want to see him right now.
He isn't at the campsite now. You should all leave. Only he can give you permission to enter.
What a stubborn guy.
We can't just waste our time here like this. Let's wait for the researcher to come back first. Because this has multiple endings, I'm gonna see if I say.
You're right. Even if there is new information, we still have to wait for him to come back so we can ask him about it. So let's just see what we can find out from the people here. I'm going to give that Raid a good talking to when he gets back. Starting from who in the world mentored you?
The fuck?
That machine looks amazing! Could it be the legendary Ruin Wanderer? The location seems to fit too. Might that legend actually be true?
What the fuck? I'm gonna just switch to her so that it'll stop switching back and forth and make it a little easier.
The ruins? Don't know anything. We were only hired to deliver water and supplies to them. Forget excavation. They won't even let us get close to the camp where they're staying.
How stupid is that? Oh, bring me food and water, but like get the fuck away from my tent. Like, I'd be like, you know what? Go get your own fucking water. You know what I'm saying?
This area used to be ravaged by frequent sandstorms, but it's been calm lately for some reason.
Is it because I purified the pyramid? You see, my pyramid isn't red. I bet you in other people's games it's still glowing red. That quest, by the way, is long. You gotta have a lot of time and patience for it. I have a whole video, like several videos of me going all the way through it though, In case people want to know, I think it's called the Golden Slumber.
They say that this was done by a single traveler? But seriously, is such a thing even humanly possible?
Well, I was the one who did it, so... Unless they're talking about her brother. Could be. After asking around, Faruzan starts to organize information she's gathered.
I found out everything I could. Is there anything that stands out to you?
The hired villagers from our village, the sandstorms disappearing, the machine they speak of, both of those, but I'm gonna say the sandstorms disappearing.
To be honest, the ruins were difficult to excavate in the past, but they really are much safer now thanks to you.
Yeah, because I purified the fucking pyramid. I knew it was because of me.
However, I'm more concerned about this ruin wanderer they speak of. Ruin wanderer. That's the first time I've heard that name. But that wreckage did seem a bit weird.
What's so weird about it?
It's a bit far away, and I can't really say for sure from this distance. Perhaps we should ask the villager from before about the legend first.
See, what you say changes the ending, so I'm trying to be careful.
What are you guys doing back here?
I want to learn more about the legend of the Ruin Wanderer.
I wouldn't blame you for not knowing about it, youngsters. After all, it's a tale that's over a decade old.
This guy looks like he's half a corpse already.
It's said that this monster, the Ruin Wanderer, traversed through various ruins for centuries. Many adventurers had claimed to see it while exploring. Some said that it was like a giant, while others said that it was like a beast. However, none knew why it wandered the ruins. Then, about 10 years ago, we stopped hearing any news about it in Sumeria. No one has seen it since then, and the legend has since faded into memory. You youngsters probably don't know about the Ruin Wanderer nowadays, but it was famous for centuries.
Centuries? Impossible. I heard nothing about it back then. It could only have been around for a few decades at most.
Wait, back then?
Indulge my curiosity for a moment. Why do you think that wreckage is the Ruin Wanderer?
Well, I had also heard that secondhand from...
You heard that nonsense from the Aeronites after they got drunk, right?
Who are you?
Madam Faruzan, it is a pleasure. I'm Raid, the one who organized this archaeological expedition. I'd heard of you at the academia, but I didn't expect to run into you here. Truly, it is an honor. And this must be the famous traveler, I presume. What brings the two of you here?
Have you found any special contraptions and relics in the ruins that you've been investigating?
I'm ashamed to say that we haven't found anything noteworthy, even though we've been investigating for a while now.
Really? That Ruin Wanderer isn't noteworthy to you?
I'm afraid those are mere rumors. Really, I sometimes wish that those people would put as much effort into their work as they do into gossiping.
You're right, sir. I'll get back to work now.
The wise do not buy into rumors, so it is said. I believe that you too, Madam Faruzan, do not put any stock into such baseless talk.
It is also said that real knowledge shall come from practice. I can help you research the excavated relics and see if I can find out anything new about them. You can take credit for any new discoveries. I believe this offer to be sufficiently attractive.
In truth, I could ask for nothing better than your help with our research. However, you two must be tired after a long journey. I'd feel bad if I set you to work immediately.
I'm getting low on water.
It's getting late and my subordinates and I are heading back to the camp to rest. Why don't you find a place to spend the night first? We can continue our discussion tomorrow.
Oh my god.
There's a tent that the villagers occasionally use to rest. It's a bit simple, yes, but I hope you won't mind.
Since you need to rest as well, let's do just that.
I feel like this guy's trying to trick her, like, let's have her rest and have her get out of the way, and while she's resting, we'll take all our shit and leave. I wonder. Clearly, the song gets stuck in your head after you hear it. This feels like a trap.
This is quite far away. Are they trying to prevent the villagers from eavesdropping on them? This suits us just fine, though. This way, they won't overhear our conversations either.
Watch them have, like, that little jewel hanging off the tent behind you is actually a communicator and secretly recording everything you're saying.
Now, I have my suspicions about this archaeological expedition team and that machine wreckage. I only caught a quick glimpse, and it was from a distance. But based on the condition of the armor and joints, it didn't seem like something that had been lying around for centuries. At most, I'd estimate that it only stopped moving about a dozen years ago.
A dozen years?
Yes. The timing coincides with the spreading of the legend. Now, assuming that it really is the Ruin Wanderer, how do you suppose it was able to maintain a relatively good condition despite high-intensity operation over the course of several decades?
The restitution module.
That's right. Technically speaking, the module shouldn't be able to move such a large machine chassis. However, I'm basing my knowledge on the mechanical life forms I've seen before.
You've seen such life forms before? You've encountered others besides... These are like the same fucking question. Like the same thing.
Well, this was over 100 years ago. It was a machine about the same size as Karkata, actually. It couldn't carry heavy objects or fight, and was only able to help me record some notes. It also helped me deliver letters home. I found it near the desert, which is why I wondered if there might be more restitution modules buried around here.
Mechanical life form from 100 years ago. Is it no longer around?
Honestly, people in ancient times might have already solved the problem of providing enough power for all I know. I'll need to research this properly.
Why didn't you go and investigate earlier?
Had I confronted Raid right there and then, he would have said that he couldn't tell that the machine was special. Then he'd just hand it over to the Academia obediently. And he'd get away scot-free.
For money.
If the wreckage were to be handed to the Academia, it'd be much tougher for us to do research on it or get spare parts for Karkata. Anyway, we should figure out what they're planning before making our next move. They insisted that we should stay the night, which means if they're trying to pull a fast one on us, they're likely to try tonight. We must be vigilant.
That's what I literally had just said. It's too obvious. As night goes on, you hear faint sounds in the distance.
Are those sounds coming from the excavation site? I knew they wouldn't be able to wait. They must be scared that we might discover something tomorrow. Not a single person guarding the campsite. This must be quite the manpower expenditure. I'll see if they left any clues behind at their camp. Keep watch and help me stall them if it comes to that, would you?
No problem.
All right. I'm counting on you.
What was with her eyes? Oh shit. Am I actually gonna have to fight? I mean, not that I care, but I don't think they're gonna make me do that. They're humans. It says go to it, but I'm probably not supposed to get really close, or am I? Did you know that Lumion has a faster attack strike than Ether? He can climb and run faster than her, but she attacks faster. She is the better twin. I chose wisely. It says go to the area.
Why isn't the tent here yet? We need to switch it out tonight.
It's still on the way. I'm afraid this is the first time we're delivering such a huge one.
You good-for-nothings are just a load of trouble, aren't you? We wouldn't have to deal with these interlopers if you had kept those lips of yours from flapping. Hurry up and hide our current tent and deliver the new one to me tonight, no matter what it takes.
Huh? Who's there?
I'm sorry. I'm just a bit upset because my subordinates aren't doing their jobs properly. When did you get here?
What's this delivery I hear you've been having trouble with?
It's nothing. Just a tent. We didn't pack up all our tents from the last campsite. Some of them, along with a few people, have been left there. Someone damaged our current tent, so I'm trying to get my subordinates to get one from that previous campsite delivered here.
And you're discussing that over here because...
The relics in the ruins are highly valuable, so I'm worried that treasure hoarders and bandits might try to steal them. Since the tent isn't here yet, and I can't fall asleep, I came here to patrol.
There are people who'd steal these relics.
Well, these things are antiques after all. There will always be people interested in buying them. I hired so many people precisely because I was worried about that happening.
This guy is such a liar.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask, Is the Academia really aware that you've traversed through the desert to come here in the middle of the night? Also, where's Faruzan? Why isn't she with you?
I'm right here. Also, you forgot to address me as Madam.
Sorry. Madam Faruzan.
What a moron.
You were all making so much noise that I couldn't sleep, which is why I got the Traveler to find out what was going on. But for some reason, that one task took forever, so I came to check in on the situation.
I'm very sorry for disturbing your rest. I'll tell my subordinates to be quieter on patrol.
Good. Come on, Traveler. Let's head back.
We're heading back already?
Yes, we came to check out the situation, didn't we? Well, we've already done that. We should get better rest so that we'll have energy to investigate tomorrow.
Am I supposed to... What is this angle? Where am I supposed to be? Huh? Was I mistaken? Oh man, they're screwing with me so hard. Watch it. Is it like gonna really be her, or watch her be like, I just said that because I found out something?
Thanks for dealing with them. Now, I found something good on my end. These are the excavation records from their campsite. According to them, the ruins have been raided before, with numerous traps and contraptions having already been triggered. I also observed the wreckage up close earlier. The weathering is nowhere near as extensive as on the relics that have been buried for over 100 years. There's no doubt that the wreckage in the ruins don't belong to the same era. Instead, it must have wandered into the ruins about a dozen years ago. It could have fallen into a trap or encountered a glitch within the ruins, remaining stationary like that until it was discovered recently. However, I still don't know why they'd want to hide it. I have no doubt that the researcher could definitely reach the same conclusion I did. The last few pages of the excavation records are written in code, which I still need time to decipher. The answer may lie within those pages.
Can you decipher coded messages?
It's just wordplay. And if anything, that's my wheelhouse.
I've never heard that word before, but I understand it. Faruzan gets to work on deciphering the codes.
Just a bit more. Ah, I see now.
I know it said code, but I said codes because she said there was multiple pages.
Help! Please help!
Help me, I'm a moron.
Why are you running away? Come back! Protect me!
That's some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. Help me, I'm so pathetic.
What's that sound? Is it?
On attack.
The Ruined Wanderer? Reactivated?
Yeah, why are you so surprised?
That's impossible! Is this the work of some kind of hidden mechanism? Never mind, we have to focus on saving lives first. I'll cover them. You go stall the Ruined Wanderer.
Hello. It just walks right past me. It's still walking right past me, and it's still going, and it's gone.
What? It ignored the Traveler?
It's after you.
Why is it chasing after us? What could have caused it to reactivate? To give chase?
Darn it! Hey, come on, you lot! It's clear that we can't escape, so let's just attack it!
Fucking what? Did it come to her?
It stopped? Hey, you guys! Get up there and tell me what's going on!
But what if it suddenly moves?
You good-for-nothings! Why is everyone I hired so useless? Move! I'll do it myself.
What do you mean get up there? You're literally in front of
This
it.
thing's parts can't handle the load of functioning anymore after years of disrepair. When it first reactivated, I was wondering if it'd be as amazing as the legends had pegged it to be. I didn't expect it to be so much weaker than it looks. How disappointing.
Disappointing, you say? Now, is that because you won't be able to sell it for much?
Faruzan, you may be my senior as an academia researcher, but that doesn't mean you get to slander me.
She literally just did.
You wrote these excavation records, did you not? Or perhaps calling it a ledger might jog your memory a bit better.
I don't recognize that thing.
January 3rd, excavated 5 tenths. January 5th, 3 tenths sold. January 10th, 1 special tent pre-sold. It must quickly be switched out with an old tent.
Is your code name for relics? So tent.
You're supposed to be an archaeological expedition team, and yet here you are, secretly selling the relics and profiting from it. When you believed that you had found the wreckage of the Ruin Wanderer, you tried to switch in wreckage that you had excavated previously to pull the wool over the Academia's eyes. After all, there would probably be many wealthy buyers interested in purchasing the legendary Ruin Wanderer in the black market. Yes? And then we arrived just before you could finish your work. That forced you to speed up your plan, and you tried to complete the switch overnight before I could investigate the wreckage. In your haste, however, you accidentally activated the Ruin Wanderer instead. Did I get that all right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You lack the curiosity befitting a man of knowledge, nor do you have respect for mechanical life forms. You're not fit to be a researcher.
Ridiculous. Curiosity, respect. I'm not here to hear you preach. Hey, we're leaving.
Mr. Aid!
Behind you?
Yes, kill him.
Why is it moving again? Run!
What did he like eat him? I don't understand. Abanai. Faruzan.
Some said that it was like a giant, while others said that it was like a beast. However, none knew why it wandered the ruins.
Technically speaking, the module should be able to move such a large machine chassis. However, I'm basing my knowledge on the mechanical life forms I've seen before. Centuries? Impossible. I heard nothing about it back then. It could only have been around for a few decades at most.
Why is it chasing after us?
So you've been looking for me this whole time?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. That one isn't with it. Is that the run that she said she uses to send letters home?
Long time no see to Mimi.
Where the hell am I? Read all of the letters sent to Faruzan. I did that on a whim. That was actually a requirement. Oh my god. Funny.